Welcome everyone, my name is Echo. A highly requested add-on for me to check out is the Dragons add-on, created by Tsunami Studios. It is priced at 990 Minecraft coins. That's £4.99. This add-on is $6. The community gave this a 4.5 star rating out of 5. With 430 ratings so far, 75% have been a 5-star. According to the creators, this add-on introduces 8 tameable and rideable dragons. Each one of them comes with their own custom effects. The file size of this add-on is 15 megabytes. For anyone interested in today's add-on, I can confirm the dragons will spawn naturally in your world. However, this is not going to reduce the spawn rates of your regular Minecraft mobs, whether that be pigs, chickens, cows, sheep, etc. Now, as you all know, we've checked out a lot of dragons add-ons from the Minecraft marketplace. We are yet to check this one out, but as I mentioned, the community is really enjoying it. Now, once you have this installed in a new or pre-existing world, you are going to be given the Dragons Guide. I really liked how this looked. It's got custom animations, it's really easy to use, and isn't too overcomplicated. You might need to be careful, though, because these dragons will just start to attack you out of the blue. Welcome to Dragons. This epic add-on spawns a variety of dangerous dragons across land and sky, and sometimes the nether. It then says, tamed dragons may be deadly hunters, but they will rely on you for food. Make sure to feed your dragons raw meat when their hunger icon appears. If you wait too long, your dragon will become slow and weak, and may even be prone to attacking you for sustenance. So according to the guide, you're not actually able to tame the adults. You have to tame the babies. So I went ahead and installed the health bars add-on just to see how much health they currently have. Here is an adult one, which has 100. If I was in survival, as you've seen before, they will begin to attack me. So if I go ahead and give myself strength here, and we managed to hit this and just kill it, these are the items it's able to drop. Now, each dragon is going to drop something unique. On this occasion, we were given the dragon horn, but also given the dragon scales. So if you are lucky enough to find yourself a baby, on this occasion, we have the fire dragon. It's gonna follow you because you have the meat in order to feed it. And the way you feed it is just like the regular feeding. Feed it a whole bunch of raw meat. Doesn't necessarily matter. Now, as for the baby version, they can be put into like the rest states, but they don't typically do anything. If I was to go over to this cow and punch it, they don't necessarily start to attack it. It's only when they become the adult form that things start to get exciting. Now, this can take quite some time until it grows into an adult. Lucky enough, I'm in creative, and there is actually a command for me to run in order for these to actually grow up. Once in the adult form, it will have 100 health instead of 25. And this is where they do start to look really, really cool. I loved the walking animation of this. Now, in order for this to attack, you want to left tap, left click. And obviously, you're able to set certain things on fire. But it does actually come with a slight cooldown. But you can see here, wherever I'm looking, the head is actually going to attack. So if I was looking in this direction, hold the attack and then kind of spread it across, it is actually going to spread across, which I thought was really, really cool. You don't need a saddle or anything like that. And I am curious, now that we do have this, if I was to go ahead and punch this, do they attack the sheep? They're not necessarily attacking the other animals for me. So I guess it's down to you to control it. In terms of flying, by the way, if you want to fly with this, you hold space and it's going to take you all the way up. But you move so fast with these. Some people who did check out this add-on weren't really a big fan of how this works. Some people said that they moved a little bit too fast. But remember, each dragon has different kinds of attributes. After the fire dragon, we have the shadow dragon. The shadow dragon can be a shady little bugger, so try not to get on its bad side. When night falls, this beast of darkness will emerge with the singular goal of bringing terror to your world. The attack for this is a shadow lunge. The Shadow Dragon uses its quick speed to rocket forward to body slam its prey in a shadowy burst. The size of these are relatively small, but their speed is insane. Power is 3, and their health is also 3. I have no idea why it says these are small. These are definitely not small. Now, I've had 2 of these actually spawn. One was an adult. Here is the so-called smaller version, which has now been tamed. I can make them rest. They kind of float rest, which I thought was a really cool animation. I think the animations with this are actually pretty cool. If we go ahead and wake this back up now, we're going to grow it into the adult form. I want to see what the attacks of this are actually like. So this is now in adult form. If I was to do /time set and we did this to noon. Okay, so it's not actually affected by the daytime. It just spawns during the nighttime. Let's see what its attack is all about then. So, oh, okay. Oh, so this one has the burst attack. All right, let's try it one more time then against like a pig. So the attack of this is actually really strong. If I did /summon and we did a Ravager, for example, here, how much damage does it do? So it does, I don't know, how much has it got left? Okay, so it did 8 worth of damage there. But the attack and the amount of times you can use this is actually really impressive, to be fair. If we fly, this one, again, seems to be relatively fast for sure. I think most of the dragons, in terms of their speed, are really, really fast. Here is the adult water dragon with 100 health, and here is the baby version. It basically says not all dragons are fire breathers. This one has the very small size of 1, power is 2, speed is 4, and health is also 3. Once again, needs to be tamed with this. And if we run the command one more time, it's going to grow up. But does this still fly, though? No. Okay, so this one is pure and simply aimed to be... Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's actually really cool. The problem with that, though, is it doesn't actually go away. I think it permanently stays there. So obviously, this one is aimed to be in water. Let's see how it does in water. But I really like the attack of this one. It's really cool. If you wanted to create waterfalls, this is definitely going to be the way to do it. Okay, so how does it go faster in water or something? I think this means that you're just able to stay on the top of the water. I've not seen this in any of the Dragons add-ons before, so I kind of like the fact that it does summon water, but at the same time, I would still like for it to somewhat disappear. But you could just use these and kind of like go up them if you can control these correctly. Kind of one way to kind of travel. I mean, it's still a really cool concept. Here is the forest dragon. This is a size of 3, power of 3, but it's quite slow and also has health of 3 as well. Breath of the Wild. When this leafy beast roars, it summons deadly vines to trap you where you stand. Okay, so let's make this stand up one more time. Grow this into adult form. I'm really loving how cool they look, by the way. I think the textures of this are really impressive. Check out the walking animation of this. Let's try this trap, though. Oh, it really does trap anything nearby. I thought it was just going to trap one of, like, what's nearby, like what you're looking at. No, this thing will attack everything. Ravages. It was attacking sheep, pigs. Let's fly with this one. So, apparently this is meant to be classed as slow, but I think if you hold space, you're able to still move really, really fast. If I had a complaint, it would be the flying animations. And like I said, when I checked out some other videos of this add-on, a few people in the comment section were also saying the exact same thing. Let's try and get a little bit closer to this. I want to try and kill it. Okay, so you do need to be relatively in range for this one to actually work. There we go. Next, we have the Gulper Dragon. The attack this has is a poison spit, and they do spawn in the overworld. As the name implies, this old fella spits globs of poison at you. Size is small, power is 3, speed is 4, and health is also 3. As for its location, swampy places. Location for the forest one is amongst the trees. The water dragon is anywhere that is wet. The shadow dragon is darkness like nighttime, and the fire dragon is just in the overworld. I need to see what this one is like when it grows up. Although it's small, it's still relatively decently sized. Look at the size of its head. It is absolutely huge. All right, let's get on this one and let's see the attack of this guy. Okay, so the walking animation of this one's pretty cool. So this is going to do a poison cloud. Okay, and in terms of flying, I think it said it's relatively fast too. Yeah, this is really fast. I feel like I'm loading in chunks way too quickly. Way too quickly. Although I have noticed all of them have pretty much had the exact same health. I think this one's going to be my favorite. This is the mountain dragon. Location is mountains and hills. And this one has a stomp attack. Size is 4, power is 4, health is 5, but its speed is very, very slow. So let's go ahead and first off tame you. We need the raw here. We'll go with raw steak, raw beef on this occasion. Okay, that's been tamed. I want to come to me. Come to me, little guy. Okay, let's grow you up into an adult. Let's see the size of him. 3, 2, 1. Oh my days. The size difference. It says size is 4. So yeah, you can definitely see how beefy this guy is. Let's get on top of him, bro. He is a beast. So what does this one do? Has like a stomp attack. Oh, okay. I did not mean to attack you. Hold on. So it is really... Can it fly though? No, so this one does not fly. But it does do a stomp attack, and it also looks like it will delete blocks as well. Okay, let's try one more time. Stomp. I mean, it one-taps them. Absolutely one-taps them. What about the Ravager over here? Only got 2 health left. Stomp. I like this one. Although it's quite small and doesn't technically fly, it's still a really cool dragon. I feel this one is going to be a fan favorite. This one is the Fire and Ice Dragon. Let's go ahead and get this tamed. Inside of the book, it says... Location is anywhere cold or anywhere hot. Size is 3, power is 4, speed is 3, and health is 3. It has 2 types of attacks. It has the fire shot, which launches a fiery and explosive ball, but also an icy version. Let's see the size of this beast. Yeah, I really like this, but I think the mountain one is still going to be my favorite. Again, the health has all been the same, though. So I'm not quite sure why the book kind of says that some are stronger or bigger, etc. Has more health. The health has all been the same, although the flying animation on this one has to be really impressive. It's cool. So it has 2 attacks. It might just be like random though. That time it was fiery. That time it was ice. It must just take turns, or it must just be RNG. How do I decide? Is there a way to decide? That one's fire. Do one more time. That time it's ice. If it's ice, they actually get trapped. I wanted to put this into the rest stage just so we could get a closer look at this model. You can kind of see like the fire that lives inside of the fire dragon and the ice that lives inside of the icy one. The last dragon you can find is going to be a Titan. Let's wait for this to come back down. Go ahead and tame this one. The baby one of this has 63. Okay, so this looks like the only one that's actually different. In this, it says anywhere inside of the nether. Size is the biggest, power is the biggest, speed is 3, and health is actually 4. The lava jet is the attack. This dragon one-ups the fire dragon by spewing lava and not just fire. I wonder if it's going to be very similar to how the water works. So we have this thing tamed. You are going to have to adventure the nether in order to get this, and you can definitely see this is much bigger. So how much health? 250. I think this is the only dragon that actually had different kinds of health. So I'm trying to be really cautious with this one because I don't want to ruin my world. Yes, can confirm it is very, very similar to the water one where it just spits it out and it stays there. So be very cautious in your pre-existing worlds if you are using this one. Let's see what the speed of this one is like then. Okay, so they said it was relatively slow, but I think all of the dragons in this have pretty much been fast. Can you spit in the air? Like, does it stay in the air? No, it has to land. It has to land. But it's not too difficult to hit the other dragons. In some of the other dragons add-ons that we've checked out, it can be quite difficult to actually do that. So I do really like these. I think some of the dragons in this have been really impressive. let's go through some of the drops. There is a fire and ice sword. All of the recipes we're about to go through can be found inside of the crafting table, by the way. Just tap on all and scroll down. So we're going to be making this one. So this, I believe, is from the fire dragon, and this one is from the fire and ice. And here it is right here. And what this is going to do, very similar to its attack, if you go ahead and right-click on this, it's going to go ahead and do a ice attack. But there's also going to be a fire one. I'm not sure if it's just RNG. It just tells us that there is, yeah, two attacks. But I haven't managed to get anything other than this one. So I've been trying to figure it out. But still, though, it's a great way. Unless you have to crouch. Ah, that makes so much more sense. Crouching is going to be fire. Standing. No, it's RNG. It's completely RNG. Okay. It just happened when I crouched. That time it was that. Unless I crouch and do it, and it changes it. Okay. That's fire. Okay, so now it's on cooldown. I'm going to try one more time here. Now it's ice. It's either you got to crouch to change it, or it's just RNG. I think it is just completely RNG. Also, the attacking animation is not too bad. As for the rest of the things, we do have an ancient stew. Now, I already have strength, but this is actually going to grant you strength. It's also going to grant you regen and speed. We have this, which is a dragon accordion. And if we go to the page for this, it tells us, hold on one second. This is nothing beats playing a tune on an accordion after a long day of dragon slaying. Just play into the night's winds, knowing that the world is a mess, less fiery place, thanks to you. It doesn't actually... Oh, there it does have music. That's actually really cool. Okay, that's cool. You can play an accordion. And then we have a shadow potion. Hold on, we'll go this way. The shadow potion... You don't need speed when your enemies are slow. Shadow essence and glass bottle. So we need to drink this. And this one's going to give you speed again. Okay, that's completely fine. There's also a helmet as well, a dragon crown. And this one's going to grant you, I believe, its resistance. And once again, all are craftable inside of survival. But there's one more thing I haven't showed you. And that's going to be the dragon heads and monuments. So you can collect these for a treasure room. What you are going to need is a piece from every single dragon. Now, you're also going to need dragon stones. The dragon stones are obtained when you kill a mountain dragon. Now, once you've collected all of these, open up a crafting table and you can see each and every single one you're able to make. So if collecting things is your thing, then obviously go ahead and just enjoy this. I'll place them all down and show you guys what they look like. I did already place down one of them. But let's go ahead and grab all of the possible statues. So this one here is the water dragon. This one is the fire and ice. I really love that. I really like that one. Titan, fire. That is the shadow one. We have the Gulper. We have the mountain one. And I'm going to break down this one because we already have this. And we're going to place down this one. So... yeah, like I said, there's some really big positives with this add-on, and I can definitely see why the community enjoys it. I think it's definitely up there with one of the best Dragons add-ons we've checked out. I just think the flying could do with a slight improvement, and I feel like the health inside of the book doesn't actually represent the dragons themselves. Most were 25 and then 100, apart from one.